Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show, and I'm here to talk about some NFL news, and this first thing I want to talk about is a pretty big topic. So there was an NFL Sunday Ticket antitrust trial, and there was a guilty verdict, and not good for the NFL. The hashtag NFL has been ordered to pay over $96 million in commercial class damages and $4 billion in residential class damages following a guilty verdict in the NFL Sunday Ticket antitrust trial. Not good for Roger Goodell and the NFL. They should also just give out free Sunday Ticket, honestly. All games should be over the air broadcast, to be honest. I mean, yeah, I know StreamX is free, which is where I watch some of the other games anyways, when they're not on my TV, but man, the NFL's really scammers. But let me get some money there. But if you're a NFL Sunday Ticket, you have that, you're probably like, oh, I'd like a decade of my money back, but I paid for that NFL Sunday Ticket. But that's just wild to me. So the NFL's become the poster boy for being greedy, to be honest. Like, they're really greedy, and this is probably why they did not renew DirecTV and went with YouTube TV. The price went up close to $500, and that the NFL, the jury basically found that the NFL has indeed violated the law by entering an exclusive deal with DirecTV, and the $4 billion residential damages is intended to compensate residential consumers for the higher prices that they paid for Sunday Ticket package and the loss of choice due to the exclusive deal. And the NFL has announced that it plans to appeal the verdict, so they're going to appeal this guilty verdict. However, if this verdict is upheld, it could have significant implications for the league's business practices. It could force the NFL to reconsider the exclusive deal that they made with DirecTV, and potentially open the market for out-of-market games to other providers. So, it's just wild. But a lot of people mostly watch their games now on streaming services. You can find it on Stream East. Find anything else. Basically anywhere you can find it. So, yeah, good for them to find the NFL guilty. You probably want a refund reading this if you're a Sunday Ticket holder. The NFL Sunday Ticket is just way too expensive. Like, you're losing ticket games for these special streaming service events. Sunday Ticket doesn't give you all the games like they promise. You have to buy, like, Amazon Prime, Peacock, and like 17 other channels just to fucking watch football. It's just too expensive. Like, I know it's football and you want to make good profit because you want to make profit off your product. But when it's way too expensive, nobody's going to pay for that much. Like, just make Sunday Ticket free. And I'm wondering, how far back does this go that they have to pay this much? But yeah, that was a big topic, really, for the NFL. So I want to just get that out of the way. So, per your report, the sexual assault lawsuit. Remember that sexual assault lawsuit that was against my Cowboys quarterback, Dak Prescott? Well, per your report, the sexual assault lawsuit against Cowboys quarterback Dak Prescott has officially been dismissed. And before all this even came out, there was some woman that put on Twitter, imagine I get like something on Dak Prescott or something like that before this came out. One surprise, it's a woman lying for a bag. Ask Sean Oakman, and you can say, oh, wouldn't get a bag if he didn't do it. Ask Sean Oakman what he thinks about that. And he could counter-sue for defamation, or what, how do you say it? a lot of women do exactly that and just get too react to emotion, and they're going to like bring down somebody and try and get money from like an athlete. But honestly, I don't think he's going to counter. I think he is countersuing. W. So it looks like he is countersuing. It's just, I swear, people will do anything to try and get money. To just try and sue somebody for nothing they don't do just so they can try and get money. And try and end somebody's career. Same thing happened to Sean Oakman. He didn't do it, but his career was over. So, trending, Eagles pass rusher Brandon Graham said that Saquon Barkley signing with them, and quote, sucked for the Giants fans, he told Paul Schwartz. It sucked for the Giants fans because that's like us losing our top guy. I understand business is business, but I know Saquon definitely is looking forward to this season. Look, you could have brought him back. He's a really good player. His value was more like yards per catch. The opposing defense had one assignment, stopped 26, and stopped the New York Giants offense. If the O-line and Jones struggle, it's going to be a long season for them. He averaged, nearly 4 yards a carry with the worst O-line. He'll be at or near 5 with the Eagles O-line. I don't think he can say he's replaced because no matter what running back you have, but that offensive line, I don't see how it can be any better. But yeah, we'll see. The Eagles have talked about the Giants a lot this offseason. Notice that. So rumors: the hashtag Dolphins are not offering QB Tua Tagovailoa a contract that is considered, and quote, market value, according to Jeff Darlington. The current offer on the table is not comparable to the deals that Jared Goff and Trevor Lawrence have received. It's a good move for the Dolphins. The QB market's way too hyperinflated. I really don't think Tua is worth, 50+ million? And finally, a team saying no to giving a mediocre QB a massive contract. Smart choice. I think he's a system guy. I'm not really surprised. He's usable, but locking him into a long-term contract, long-term high-dollar contract will not be beneficial to him. So, I think it's good. Finally, a GM with some common sense. I didn't think Trevor Lawrence was worth it. Jared Goff, I think, is worth it. He's proved for the Dolphins. Or not for the Lions, I mean. For the Lions, he's proved. Since he's got there, it's much better than he was on the Rams. So, Browns star wide receiver Amari Cooper, and quote, I'm trying to get paid this year. Probably his last big-time contract, to be honest. I don't blame him, because I think it's his last big-time contract he can get. You better hope Deshaun Watson's good, buddy. I think he said this in response to a fan asking to do a foot race. He said that because he doesn't want to injure himself. I think context is important here as well. Want to mention that. Titans star defensive lineman Jeffrey Simmons says he can't wait to play Caleb Williams and the Bears week 1. Pain and nails, I can't wait to say that to him via Rich Eisen show. Oh boy, where's he heard this before? Pain and nails. Dude, he painted his nails, so what? I mean, I really don't care about another grown man painting his nails, because it doesn't affect me. Like, yeah, I don't think Caleb Williams is going to be like that good, but who cares if he paints his nails? Who gives a fuck? If you care about another grown man painting his nails, this tells a lot about it. Per your report, the 49ers and wide receiver Brandon Ayuk reportedly had a good meeting, and there are no plans for a trade at this time, according to Tom Pelissero. Both sides, end quote, said things that needed to be said. Brandon, we're sending you to Pittsburgh. I don't think he wants to be in that shitty team. Well, they said good meeting, and there's no plans for a trade this time, but why are you not giving him a contract extension? If you're doing this, you pay him, just pay him and move on, but honestly, you either pay him or move on. You can't just keep dragging this out. It's either you pay him or you trade him. But I feel like I've heard the same damn thing. Like, he just needs to stay off social media. Like, he just needs to stay off social media. And the 49ers, per Adam Schefter, the 49ers and Commanders talked about Brandon Ayuk deal, but Washington decided doing against it. And Ryan Clark even said the day before he walked into the room with the Commanders QB Jaden Daniels, which revealing his meeting with San Francisco today. But then Brandon Ayuk responded after that like, "Oh, but I thought the Niners wasn't going to trade me." I think it was on an Instagram post or something. So the 49ers and Commanders, per Adam Schefter, talked about a deal, but Washington decided against it. And he's like, "Oh, yeah, I didn't know they were trying to trade me." It's just, I don't know what's going on. Like, this is getting just ridiculous. And yeah, I think he's pointing out how he knew, but they really lied to him. It's just the 49ers, I guess, did they never tell him? Like, so that's interesting. But yeah, it's really I want to talk about for the NFL. So until next time, peace.